A Sports. It's in the game.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, the All-American Chris Weidman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dan Henderson.
Ready. Let's do it.
Mixed martial arts royalty, Dan Hendo Henderson, ready to go for round 1. His MMA career began with 5 consecutive first-round finishes, and he's had a few of those in the UFC as well. Dusted Tim Boetsch in 28 seconds at a main event in New Orleans back in 2015. So Hendo's been a fast starter. You don't want to get hit with that H-bomb here in the first minute of the fight. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Weidman gets the early takedown.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, he scored with that uppercut.
Oh, big elbow.
And they separate. Oh, big left hook there. Takedown defense holds up. Yeah, that punch was blocked. Oh, and the Superman punch is good. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Doing work with the jab there. Wow, what a head kick. Oh, going for the takedown here. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Nice counter left hook. Just over 3 minutes to go. Fighters separate from the clinch. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Big punch. He's got some hands, man.
All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm gonna be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Weidman's in half guard. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here.
That Darce is tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Let's go.
Weidman's in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Oh, he got to the spot.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Weidman's got his head looking for a guillotine choke.
Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing him. but now he's got to settle him if he wants to finish the fight.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Henderson getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Nicely done. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
He's got to be careful here.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Weidman's ground and pound from half guard now. Second round, straight ahead.
He's been taking us down. We're going to have to do something about it. Make them pay. Lock up an arm, lock up his head, keep him in tight.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. So here we are as our next round gets underway. I would have tapped in that previous round, by the way. I would have tapped it.
It was so tight. I cannot believe that he got out of that submission attempt.
All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single one.
He hasn't even attempted. It's very surprising, and honestly, for a guy that enjoys the wrestling, it's very disappointing. Because to me, it seems like he doesn't want to put the effort out there tonight to try and secure takedowns. You take a lot of risk by not using your best skill, and you almost put your opponent on your level by being limited.
Well, maybe he can hear us. Bro, if you don't attempt a takedown, DC's going to pull out his cellular telephone and start watching collegiate wrestling.
Oh.
Change levels! Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it from high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
All right, I've got a novel idea. When you've got a submission base like this guy does and good offensive takedowns, I don't know, maybe grapple a little bit?
Maybe try to get a takedown. Maybe try to get the fight to the floor. Maybe make this guy fight you where you're the best in the entire UFC at. Get this fight to the mat where you're bound to be successful. Big shot lands for both guys.
All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy
Gets up to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
So a much different approach for him here in the second round. He was a little bit... Huge shots being landed on both sides.
He's hurt bad.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Weidman gets the single leg takedown, well played. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Setting up an armbar now. Oh, he's got the arm in tight.
Trying to finish the armbar here. All he's got to do now is take his time, and the finish will present itself.
Chris Weidman! Back with style points tonight.
Oh, boy.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer to wrap it with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, the All-American Chris Weidman!
Well, his future is likely in the UFC Hall of Fame. His present is this moment right here, and it's another big one to boost the legacy for the former UFC middleweight champion Chris Weidman. Ray Longo, Matt Serra certainly enjoying this one, you can be sure. Chris Weidman is back, folks. Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Frye, the Carpenter! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Right, early portions of the round, we will see how it goes for Charles Oliveira. This man has every skill you would want in a mixed martial artist, and that's why he has gone from, you know, middling featherweight at times to one of the greatest lightweights of all time. All right, so potentially a significant moment here early. A huge uppercut from the wrestler lands flush on the BJJ fight.
I mean, he did a great job of getting his hips back, turning into that uppercut, landing it, and showing the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter that it's not only sprawls, but it's sprawl and brawl.
Oliveira's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show.
Oh, now it's getting tight. Armbar.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Guida's in half guard now. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Now drops inside that closed guard.
Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, that looks tight to me. It's locked in. Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, fight another day. Nice transition. He got him flat on his back.
Guida getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Charles the Bronx Oliveira!
All right, Buff, thank you very much. And there it is yet again, Charles Oliveira adding to his submission total here with a win tonight.
Do Bronx Charles Oliveira, the moment the fight hits the floor, you are constantly under attack. Once again, as he has done on so many occasions, Charles Oliveira submits his opponent and gets another submission victory. Congrats to Bronx and your team.
About that pop that greets the #1 UFC middleweight contender. He has emerged through the gauntlet at 185 pounds, and tonight, that elusive crack at UFC Gold.
Just getting here is an accomplishment because the waters are shark infested. Every single time you walk into the octagon, you are challenged at the highest level. So to get here is one thing. It's another thing to become the champion. He feels like tonight is his night to complete the journey, to finish writing his story and walking away with a championship belt.
There is a little bit of friction on this matchup, but most people would argue if any athlete is well equipped to bottle that emotion and realize success on a big stage, it is this #1 contender. Those questions give way to answers here in a moment. All right, so Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pereira showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy in his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer and much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him where he needs them to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, back in the octagon here tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Chael Sonnen. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready?
All right, so the UFC is back at the O2 Arena here in London, England. The adult beverages are flowing, and we're going to feed off this crowd tonight as usual here in the UK. There, somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
All right, so there it is. The takedown is there on the first attempt. Wrestling's the best base for mixed martial arts. I didn't wrestle, but that is what I believe, and the kickboxer is not at all where he wants to be early in this fight.
As a wrestler myself, you dig into these fights and you think this is exactly what's going to happen. This wrestler's going to level change. The kicks are going to get caught. He's going to find ways to get this guy down and try to overwhelm him. That's exactly what he is doing at the start of the fight.
Well timed with the short uppercut and the clinch by Chael. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Nice defense to block that punch. Takedown defense is there. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. The moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off. There's a lot of good movement.
Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Good work from the top here by Adesanya.
He's got to start throwing down.
Adesanya is looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Chael. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Chael's right back to the full mount. Making all these shots count. Sonnen's going for an arm here.
Arm very tight.
Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Takes his back now.
Getting the mount here. I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Sonnen. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, huge elbow. Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chael. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Adesanya's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Round 2 is next.
Stop.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand there from Israel Adesanya. You know, you worry so much, DC, about the kicking game. Sometimes you forget about those hands on Israel Adesanya. So he stuffs another takedown there. He talked to us about how hard this training camp was in terms of the defensive wrestling, but he certainly put in the right work.
He did a great job of recognizing the threat, understanding that he could not allow his opponent to get to his hips.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Well, he continues to manage distance beautifully and take advantage of that edge and reach. Chael Sonnen gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
This is where he wants to be.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chael. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position.
In the half guard.
Chael's back in full mount. Nice positional control here. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Beautiful transition.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Scramble, scramble, scramble. Don't allow him to hold you down. Don't allow him to hold you down. Get up. Scramble.
Side control now. Sonnen's right back to the full mount here.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that is... Oh! He's hurt bad.
All right, seems as though his sole focus...
Nice leg kick.
Big left hand there inside. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, back to trying to find that shot again.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Now they separate. He hurt him again.
Israel Adesanya is blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy. get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Less than a minute to go in the round. All right, so another takedown for the wrestler. He hinted that he wanted to strike here tonight, but sticks with the bread and butter, and it's working.
The bread is buttered, so why would you not eat it? This guy is doing exactly what we have come to expect from him. He goes forward, he level changes, and he takes you down. Once you're on the ground, he grinds you out. This is a wrestler's calling card, and he is showing you why tonight in the octagon.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Adesanya. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Chaels in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or a big ground and pound.
Working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. And how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper. And it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, the leg kick lands.
I'm spamming leg kicks if I'm playing the game.
All right, so once more, he takes the fight to the ground. That was his game plan, exactly what he planned on doing coming into the fight. So far, so good.
So far, so good. There's no reason to be disappointed. He does a fantastic job of entering, and once he gets to the takedowns, he does a great job of securing top position and really getting damage off on his opponent. Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
Oh, it's tight. All right, side control now. Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
You gotta get off your back. You gotta get off your back. Don't let him go to the mount. Keep on your side.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Where's your guard?
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Adesanya's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Might get the TKO here. And now a left. Oh, that's it! Chael Sonnen, your winner!
I mean, wow.
Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 34 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC middleweight champion of the world,
All right, so another big night in a career full of them for the one, the only Chael P. Sonnen as he gets his hand raised here tonight. A little bit of a subdued celebration out of the Sonnen camp. You know they have visions of UFC middleweight gold, and they are going to stop at nothing until they get there. All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Catland Fenomeno Vieira. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back at the O2 Arena, London, England. We were not here when Leon Edwards confronted Jorge Masvidal backstage, the whole three-piece and soda bit, but we're happy to be here tonight.
Leon Edwards approached him, and he got a meal that he was not expecting. Let me tell you something, man. When you're in the O2 Arena, you better be ready to fight backstage or inside the octagon.
Well, her front kick is a beautiful thing, and she got it home there. Gotta think that that's a good sign for her in a matchup with a fighter that maybe has more ways to win over her.
That's a big moment for her, landing this particular strike, because this strike allows her to stay standing and also keeps her at a range where she can see what's coming in her direction. Big spot. I know it's only one, but it's very big in terms of where and how this fight's gonna play out. Oh.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Vieira. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Vieira. Well, she'll ground you and she will pound you. These strikes are really starting to add up.
They're starting to add up because now she's more willing to take chances knowing that she can land. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Good work from the top here by Vieira. Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to, gotta be careful here.
And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Valentina Shevchenko.
Oh, Kimura attack, yep.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
Man, she's making these ground strikes count. Vieira's back in full mount.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question, right hand after right hand from the top position.
Ground and pound strike there now. She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, and I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Shevchenko's in half guard.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Oh, looked like she got that one home. Another nice strike with the ground and pound.
A lot of consistency in her ground and pound striking now.
She's got her back now. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Vieta. Oh, look at her now, setting up for the submission.
What a submission attempt.
Ooh, look how tight that arm triangle is.
Oh, yeah, she's got it deep.
Under a minute now to go in the opening round.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Lands with the ground and pound here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Well, a bloody mess it is not, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It just keeps advancing because she keeps getting hit in the same spot. She has got to move her head.
Good work here to the body on the ground by Vieta. She is reading things pretty well defensively as she's able to dodge that strike on the ground.
She's got her eyes open and she's very aware of everything coming in her direction.
Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effective.
Huge left hand, and what a round! All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so she does survive to see the next round, but as we show you some replays, DC, nobody's going to be kissing her on the cheek anytime soon.
No, it's a nasty cut on the cheek. She got hit with some big shots, and they really have taken an effect on her. Look at the cut on the cheek, and it was that shot right there that opened up the cut.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
She lands a huge leg kick.
Oh, she continues to chop away at that leg. Another nice leg kick there. Big knee there. Volume striking as usual from Valentina Shevchenko on the feet. She draws a lot of confidence from her sister Antonina and of course her longtime chief MMA coach, Pavel Fedotov. Oh! Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Well, she better not be too dismissive of this calf kick because I see some visible bruising there.
Well, the first one doesn't bother you, but then before you know it, all of a sudden you can barely walk. She needs to start checking right now.
Oh, nice change up on the tempo. There is the hook in the clinch.
Oh! Oh, there we go.
Shevchenko gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. Well, her opponent continues to attack that cut, and there is more blood pouring out with every passing strike.
You know, we talked about this when she first got the cut, that she needed to address her defense. She didn't, and now she's paying for it.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Nice. Nicely done. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. All right, well, if you like blood, this is the fight for you. She is absolutely mashed in, at least in that eye area. Hard to think that she can see much now.
Yeah, she can't see much. There's no way her vision is clear. She's been beat up, she's been battered. Now she's going into survival mode.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. She's never been into that round, now has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the rewards of her hard work.
Big right hand there. Well, she hasn't gotten the finish yet, but it's not for a lack of effort. Several huge uppercuts have landed, and prevailing wisdom is she goes right back to it here, I would think.
She has to go back to that. Why would she not go back to it? You don't fix something that's working. It ain't broken. Don't try to fix it. She is a master of landing uppercuts.
Shevchenko's doing a nice job there, raising the guard to protect the...
She's got her in a lot of trouble.
Well, busy night for the stats producer, needless to say. 119 total strikes have landed for the Brazilian Ketlin VA. And in terms of the accuracy rate, DC landing at a 59% clip thus far tonight against Valentina Shevchenko. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
Oh my goodness, back and forth we go. Massive shots being landed on both sides. Just misses with a left hook there. Hard shots landing on both sides here. All right, well, you can argue at this stage of the fight, she is too tough for her own good. Her eye is unrecognizable.
I mean, she doesn't even look like the same fighter that she walked into the octagon as. She got cut very early, and has just been an accumulation of damage that has put this eye in this position. Unfortunate, but this fight may be stopped very soon.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Shevchenko's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. Well, she absorbed way too many damaging strikes in that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the replay that caused the cut.
Yeah, she was on the receiving end of a beating, man. It did not look competitive, and when you get hit with shots like this, big shots, shots that matter, you start to show damage. That cut opened up, and she is really struggling with it now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
And we are back for our third and final round.
That was a big check.
So I think if I was a pro fighter, I might be a leg kicker, man. I mean, this weapon has changed the game, and she's limping pretty bad now.
She's limping very bad. I mean, when you talk about fighters, they want to be stone cold. They don't want you to see anything. So for her to be reacting the way that she is, it tells you how hurt she is from these leg kicks.
Oh, great block there. Vieta going for the takedown here, nothing doing there.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Shevchenko's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. The overhand left is true.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Vieta going for the leg kick, nothing doing there.
Dig and kick. Oh, nice right hand.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Now the two separate from the clinch.
Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot, man. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Shevchenko's cheek is just pouring blood. I can't see her jawbone yet, but that gash is absolutely disgusting. that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's comfortable.
All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound, and this is gonna really zap her opponent as they get back to their feet.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Oh, to the mouth.
Shevchenko's in half guard. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this, and as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that,
yeah.
I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. All right, I'm gonna put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. You going for the finish or what?
I am biting down on the mouthpiece, and I am swinging from the hip. Something has to land so that she can win this fight.
Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Digs right into the body, and she is clearly hurt, DC.
She's hurt very bad. I don't know if she's going to be able to recover from this. Big knee to the body.
Lands a big elbow there.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, big left hand. What a last minute. All right, looks like the referee's going to get in here. Yes, wants to call in the ringside physician. This cut might stop this fight right here.
I mean, she's really having a tough time with the location, J.A. She is not able to do what she wants to do because she's so worried about this cut. The doctor stops the fight.
So a super anticlimactic ending to this one. The fans don't like it, but that cut too significant to fight through, and she will live to fight another day. All right, so that'll do it. We got some replays for you, DC. She was valiant in defeat, but ultimately that cut on her cheek got worse with every passing strike.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, she's as tough as they come. But for as tough as she is, she needed to make adjustments. She needed to move her head more once she had that cut. She was not able to do that. The referee had seen the damage accumulating, brought in the doctor, and the doctor said, you know what, enough is enough, fight over.
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Ketland Philomeno Vieira! So Ketland Vieira, your winner here tonight, and you start to wonder on the strength of this performance, is the ceiling for Vieira a UFC Women's Bantamweight title? She put all the skills together here tonight, and you gotta think, given the strength of this performance, the rest of the division will have no choice but to take note. All right, well, a lot of people believe when all the light heavyweights are at their best that Magomed Ankalaev is the best in the world. Had that draw with Jan Blachowicz, but no denying the accolades and the skills of one Magomed Ankalaev.
Oh, he's the boogeyman. This guy is the boogeyman. This guy keeps you up at night. This guy is Freddy Krueger.
Right. Whenever
you go to bed and your eyes shut. He can do everything. He's a tremendous striker, and if things start to go wrong in the striking realm, he has unbelievable wrestling. He is as good as they come and seems to be a guy that's going to linger on the top of the light heavyweight division for a long time.
Of course, he came perilously close to winning the title, that split draw with Jan Blachowicz at UFC 282. Ankalaev with another huge fight in front of him here tonight. right, here's a man who needs no introduction, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion and one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, trying to hold up his end of the bargain and lead the way he came in as the champion of the world.
He's an absolute star. John, that belt defines him. That belt is who he is now. He recognized that the moment he became the champion, his life changed. He loves it. He loves being the best in the world. He loves ruling atop this very difficult division, and he intends to keep it that way for a very long time.
He did say to us in the fighter meeting on the record, this may be his most difficult title defense to date. As such, he's put in all the right work. We'll see if he can remain the hunted here at 205 pounds. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Magomed and Goliath. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, the Warrior.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon.
Good.
All right, early round action here, and if we had a fantasy...
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Lands the right punch and follows it up with a nice left hand. Nice sequence there by Goliath. Looks like he raises the guard there to block the strike and now counters with a straight.
Big double leg level change. He's got his head looking for the arm triangle. Got it very tight. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Goliath.
He's got to be careful here. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the shot.
Oh, the triangle is in, and not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wrong way, he can even attack an armbar. This is a very big advantage position for this fighter.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
He passed the half guard.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal. If he's... Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head, feed the hips, and he will definitely get the submission. That was nice.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition. This is tight. It looks like he's getting close to his arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head down to the mat, and squeeze, and his opponent will have no choice but to tap. He's got it locked in. Oh, man, that was slick.
from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling, applying knee to the head.
90 seconds now to go in round one. Back kick there. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Ankalaev. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
All right, again, he shoots for a takedown here and unable to get it, so the takedown defense reigns supreme yet again.
The takedown defense is holding up, Johnny. He's doing a great job of keeping his feet going backwards, sprawling, dropping his hips, and anticipating the shots coming. Very well done.
Leg kick lands, nicely done. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Another nice leg kick there. Oh, look at this, out of nowhere. It's flashy but effective. Imanari roll into a potential heel hook here. This could get interesting.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike on the bottom.
Seconds remain in the round. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
You won that last round. He was all over you, but you're better than that. Come on now, let's shake it out. Let's get back in there. Let's get back to the game plan. Hands high, work behind the gym.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. All right, so here we go with our next round. Certainly a seminal moment in that previous round as he rocked him and nearly got him out of there. We'll see who has the upper hand now here moving forward.
That was a huge moment for him. That rock. He found the shot, blocked his opponent, couldn't get the finish, but he had to feel good walking back to the corner and now getting back off the stool.
Oh my gosh, perfect execution on the Imanari roll, right into a heel hook now. Let's see if he can submit his opponent. Absolutely incredible.
Great job landing from the top position.
All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
This is a terrible position.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. There it is. Now he's on the mount. Nice shot there by the champ.
sub here. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, looks like he might get the finish here.
This has to be it, John. It's got to be it.
Somehow he gets out.
He had the triangle choke locked in, but he did a good job of staying patient, maintaining his calmness, and found a way out. Great job defensively.
2 minutes now to go.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
Let's go. Work back to your feet.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Setting up for another submission now. Ooh, arms in tight.
Working hard for the armbar. He has got to get his hands unlocked if he wants to find his finish.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Elias. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Ankalaev's got the full mount.
Oh, good defense, yes.
All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Attacking armbar.
Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, how good is this submission defense? He is out of danger again.
He recognized the danger, got himself out of it, and now he fights on.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
All right, listen, bud. You did okay that round, but I need you to avoid the ground. Let's keep this fight standing. You have a really good chance at knocking him out on his feet.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Lead kick landed there by Ankalaev. So he blocks the strike and now counters with a jab. Length doesn't always tell the story, but in this one, it has certainly been effective.
He's doing a really good job of getting that high cross and just following the action. Oh, nice.
All right, has the guard closed here. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on. He passes the half guard.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can... Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're in a lot of trouble. He's starting to shift the arm across. If he gets it across, he's going to start pulling down on the head, really getting the squeeze and trying to get the submission victory.
Lands the grounded pound strike here.
In the half guard. Oh, right into mount.
Get your hips back. Move your hips.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end.
Look at that, going into the armbar.
Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish armbars.
Oh, no!
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call the shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
Let's get it inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the Warrior.
All right, so a nice retention of the title tonight. Our UFC light heavyweight champion gets it done in a big way here.
We hear it over and over again in regards to this guy. He is very good. He is a very big, strong 205-pound fighter and a guy that is going to take a massive effort to try to take the belt away from him.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Green Killer Silva! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marina Iron Lady Morose!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back in London, England, as the UFC continues to make its presence felt here in the UK, and capacity crowd on hand as usual here tonight in London.
When the UFC expanded, when the UFC started going all around the world and becoming a global sport, London was a target area. England was a target country because you understood how much the fans care about sport. You watch it in the football game. You watch it, hear that? Football. You watch it in the way that they show up. The UFC approached this place. The UFC targeted England. We went there, and every time the fans showed up.
Front kick to the body by Morose.
Nice kick.
Morose gets hit by that leg kick. And they are exchanging leather early. Just out of range with the big right hand.
She got that single collar tie. Great job blocking that shot.
Oh, beautiful counter with the jab. Switching stances here. Nice body kick there. Pretty strong jab there by Marina Morose. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this, free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Circling to her right. Oh. She did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially win.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's gonna have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Lands a quick jab. Big shot lands for both guys.
The hip toss there to take her down. She's flying Cormier Airlines tonight.
She's flying first class. She got thrown right on her head. You got to keep those hips back if you're going to defend this position. Big inside kick.
Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was. And she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Able to check that kick as well. Catches the kick there. We'll see what she can do with it. Went for the inside leg kick. Hook to the head there by Morose.
Another punch to the head. She got that leg kick off quick.
Good jab. Well, I hope the judges recognize that she's blocking the majority of these shots. She's doing a beautiful job, I think, defensively.
She's doing a great job defensively.
Oh, she lands the side kick, DC. Beautiful technique there.
She really is good at managing space with that technique. I think about Michelle Waterson, who also does
Fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Morose is back in full guard now. Oh, she caught the kick. 5 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Listen, that was awesome. We need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
All right, DC, take us through the replay. Storyline in that round, certainly her kicking game.
She knew that her opponent had more of a boxing stance, so the kicks would be available. She took full advantage of that over the course of that first round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round, and you got to think she's going to try to pour it on her once again after rocking her in the previous round.
She has to go forward, but oh, she hurt bad. Big right hand.
Trying to establish that jab once again. All right, so not exactly the kind of fight or approach we expected to see out of this decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. Perhaps this will be the round in which she attempts to take it.
Well, you hope to see it, right? Because everything else builds off of her strongest strength. She's so good at grappling, she's so good on the ground that she has to shoot takedowns. If she
Arm triangle attempt by her here.
arm triangle,
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
that arm triangle is deep.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end here.
Trying to finish the arm triangle, but she cannot rush. She's got to take her time. She's got to be patient, and the finish will show itself.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Morose is in half guard. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the
She
bottom
got
fighter.
stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Well, we haven't really seen her famed jiu-jitsu game just yet, but of course, if it's not broken, don't fix it, and she has realized a ton of success with her striking here tonight.
Every day, you have to get better. 1% they say as an athlete. She has shown that she got better every single day in her training camp because we don't see her chasing takedowns as desperately as we normally see. She is comfortable in the stand-up, and she is winning these striking exchanges.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. An elbow! Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover full guard. Beautiful transition.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that,
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in.
she's got an arm triangle here, and it looks very tight. She's got to clear the guard, get off to the side, and drop her weight towards the ground if she wants to finish this fight. A lot of takedown defense, submission defense is just being calm and patient.
Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end. Oh, and just like that, she gets out of it.
She gets out of it. Great job staying calm when she was in a submission that you don't see very often. Oh, she's in trouble, dude. Oh, nice. Massive shot from the top.
And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
Good work, come on.
Oh, nice escape by her opponent.
Great job staying calm in the face of severe adversity.
Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Seconds winding down in round two. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, huge elbow. There's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Man, it looks like you could slide a $50 right into that gash on her cheek. Better to be there than above the eye, but not a great look either way.
Absolutely, and just a visual of that cut at the end of the fight is not a good thing. She was a little bit lax in her defense, and she's ultimately paying for it.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, high-level stuff there as she blocks the strike and counters with a jab of her own. Well, her coaches have called for the takedown. They want her to get those ground strikes going, but you can't ground and pound if you don't get the fight to the canvas, and at least to this point, she seems unwilling to do so.
Maybe in training camp, she didn't put the effort. Maybe she does not think she can withstand 15 minutes of a grind. You understand that when you take someone down, you gotta keep them there. Is she confident she has the gas tank to put that sort of effort out over the course of a long fight?
There's that huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Oh, that's big.
Oh, strong series of kicks by her there. It's almost like she throws her feet as if they're two more hands.
I mean, that is crazy. Using every weapon available, and she is using her kicks as her main weapon.
Oh, big knee.
Oh, nice right hand. Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. Morozi's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. Nice 1-2 there. Trying to find a home for that right hand. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Perfect execution as she gets the single leg takedown. She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it. And there you go, again, half guard. Oh, look, she got a dart. That darce is tight.
Oh, she got out. How good is that? Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Marina Moroz. All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to keep going for it. Because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submissions. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division. Oh. Gotta be careful here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Moroz.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
Moroz is right back to the full mount here. Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch. Oh, nice.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it, really lighten her up now. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
20 seconds left. All right, stacked guard for her now. What would you tell them? Oh, man, you could see her head bounce on the canvas. Heavy shot lands.
Right back!
She is reading things pretty well defensively as she's able to dodge that strike on the ground.
She's got her eyes open and she's very aware of everything coming in her direction.
What a fight. Judges' scorecards will be needed tonight as we go the full 15 minutes. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a majority draw.
All right, well, I know promoters don't love draws, but it seems like the equitable result here. No finish on either side, and both fighters fought pretty well tonight.
They both fought pretty good, you know, and sometimes that's what happens. You get two high-level mixed martial artists locked in an octagon, and no one can really separate themselves. We saw tonight, we get a draw, and I'm okay with it.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Anthony Showtime Pettis! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mateusz Gamrot!
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, ready to go here. Round one. Here is Anthony Showtime Pettis. More than a dozen first-round finishes to his credit. Supremely dangerous fighter, particularly in the early going. Showtime Pettis trying to get it done here early tonight. Beautiful straight right hand there from Anthony Showtime Pettis. Maybe we'll see another Superman hook later tonight, DC. Of course, he executed that move to perfection not all that long ago against Stephen Wonderboy teams. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Gamrot gets hit with a kick.
He's going to guillotine. He's getting very close to the submission.
Still trying to get the submission here. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you got to shove that knee, John.
Gamrot's got him in a crucifix now. Going to go to work from the top. Making all these shots count. Good work from the top here by Gamrot. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down.
In the half guard.
Keep that time.
And that one certainly found the target.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down.
He checked that last one.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yeah?
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, huge knee. Oh, how about the ankle pick there? Well, if the single leg, the double leg's not working, go deep into the well, and the ankle pick was there for him.
Boy, you got to keep digging into that toolbox. He has so many different attacks. We saw that right now with that beautiful ankle pick. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Gamrot's in half guard. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hip.
And now he's got the back. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pettis. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Pettis. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Gamrot's in half guard now.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Final seconds here. Well, Pettis is right back to the full mount. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
The ref doesn't try and stop this fight. You gotta keep your head.
All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here.
He's hurting bad here. Oh, just opening up on him now.
Oh, massive kick. Didn't see that one coming. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Side control now. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Gamrot's in half guard. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the back.
Well, Pettis is able to protect the eye there.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Pettis is in half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard, Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Getting him out here. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Big, big strikes continue to land. Really smart approach by the Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. All right, so he's got the body going for that patented rear naked choke now.
That's in pretty deep.
Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow. He's having his way with him here. Gamrot's back in full mount.
Nice transition. He's got to find a way back to his feet. He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Good right hand. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. Great submission defense with full display by the opponent.
Set up an armbar now.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Whoa! Submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half with an arm.
Well, shades of Anthony Showtime Pettis against Tony Ferguson, just masked in blood. This is not looking good.
Yeah, it was like all Ferguson fighters, right? He would just destroy people. And that's exactly what he looks like right now. He looks like he has been on the receiving end of all the elbows thrown by Tony Ferguson. His cut is really bad.
Well, Pettis' pass is denied. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really opened up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Big knee there.
Body shot after body shot. He keeps landing these strikes, really zapping the gas tank of his arm.
Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Oh, again.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So if you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight. Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
I need you to scramble, scramble.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. it's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Lucky guy. I have.
Now the hammer fist here by Gamrot.
Great defense by this fighter.
Gamrot going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Attempting a choke now.
That is tight.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Pettis is really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. Gamrot's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Changing the position.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Gamrot. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
All right, side control now. Well, Pettis is in half guard. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Gamrot. Work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
He passed the half guard.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
All right, the referee has stepped in here as expected. He is going to call in the doctor to look at what is a pretty significant cut that he's dealing with.
It's a mess. It's completely a mess, and I'd be very surprised if this fight continues.
Well, the doctor doesn't care about your feelings here. That's the end of the fight. And again, when you talk about fighting in the future, you've got to have an athlete's health in mind. I know you hate to see it.
You know, you had an idea, right? The cut's in a bad spot. You knew there was a possibility. Unfortunate that it ends this way.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Mateusz Gamrot.
Well, this arena is absolutely buzzing after that one, DC. An incredible win by stoppage for him here tonight.
And there were a lot of dangers in this fight with the kicks, the knees, the kickboxing resume of his opponent. To stay safe, to overwhelm him and finish him the way that he did really does propel him into something bigger. I'm excited to see what happens for this guy coming forward.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Nasruddin Imavov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kyle the Natural
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here's the French middleweight contender, Nassourdine Imavov, getting back to it as this round gets underway. He's had a lot of big moments in the UFC thus far, and he believes that there are going to be opportunities for him to take advantage of what he perceives to be a grappling edge in this matchup tonight. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Big punch to the body.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Leg kick is true. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job. He is throwing his entire hip into these body shots.
Oh, pretty sneaky there to get the ankle pick. Nassourdine Imavov's pass attempt denied. Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes.
Back in the clinch, look for takedown. He's very good at changing levels when he can get to this clinch position and get in close.
Just misses with the right. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Just over 3 minutes to go round 1. Oh, and he connects there.
Good defense blocking that punch.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, he lands a kick to the leg.
He's got the single collar tie.
And they separate after exiting the clinch. Wow, what a head kick. Just missed with the leg kick. Big knee lands there. Under 2 minutes to go in our first round. Well, the calf kick's all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Start of mixed martial arts, people throw leg kicks. Right now, you can see him digging his shin into this guy's thigh.
Looking to land the leg kick now. Oh, good work with the jab there.
Nice head kick. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
Back and forth we go.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. That one was clean. Great punch. Oh, nice body shot.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. 10 seconds now in round 1. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch, and he comes through with a big knee. Oh, huge kick to the leg. And what a round! All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's gonna find himself in trouble.
Round 2 is underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though
huge strike lands there, DC.
he landed that massive shot, now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot. He's getting lit up right now, John.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the ball.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Entering in on a single leg takedown attempt here, and he is able to get the fight where he wants it. Nice job there.
The moment he secures that single leg, you can see how comfortable he is and the variety of finishes he has from this position.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. If they try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round, and picking up exactly where he left off. All right, single collar time now. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet.
Nice punch to the head.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. All right, so a little welt there starting to develop on the side of his body. A lot of strikes landing in that area tonight. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not see the end of those types of strikes.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Oh, beautiful straight left hand. Well, DC, no denying he's...
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition with side mount as he counters the...
Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
All All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and you're seeing it very clear right now.
And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, nice.
Single collar tie now. 20 seconds to go, round 2. Leg kick.
He's in a lot of trouble now.
Massive left hand.
Holy smokes.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and that is one of the best 5-minute stanzas you will ever see from a fighter. Rocked him multiple times, unable to get him out of there, but came pretty darn close.
He did come close to finishing the fight, but he didn't get it done. Now, it will be on him to try and stay patient, try to find the kill shot without overextending himself and putting himself in trouble.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes, volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight, not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting so as to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was too high. Now he got hurt bad.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruits.
Beautiful timing and placement to land the flying knee. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as he goes forward.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. Big knee lands there. Imavov's punch to the body, that one is blocked. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, great deception to land the flying knee. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Single leg takedown is good.
And now he's attempting to choke.
That guillotine is tight.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Close guard. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. His right eye's closing up. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. That leg kick hurt.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Massive head kick. Oh, thought he might have had that head kick, but just out of range. You know, I gotta tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. You gotta raise that guard.
You gotta get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you gotta forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep your elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face, because every time you're gonna just get more and more swollen.
Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight.
Oh, body shot.
Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Checks that leg kick.
He's going guillotine.
He's out. What's your mission defense on this play?
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestling stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks.
I mean, how about that back and forth action throughout the final minute? What a... As we go, the full 15. The official decision is in. It resides with
the judges' scorecards for decision. All three judges scored the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Kyle the Natural Ohio.
All right, so no surprise there as he gets it done on all three judges' scorecards. He kind of was confident if this was just a kickboxing match, but obviously he mixed it up and it paid dividends tonight.
It's mixed martial arts, and he showed that tonight.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Meatball McCann! And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Macy the Future Barber!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with the early portions of this round, and how about Molly McCann? Certainly it was the spinning back elbow against Luana Carolina in 2022 that really took her star power to that next level. But as far as her mixed martial arts game is concerned, that performance has given her a lot of confidence to get back in the gym, to continue to evolve as a mixed martial artist. And don't let the extracurricular stuff fool you. She enjoys her life. But when it comes time to find that balance, she's the hardest worker in the room, and hoping that those training reps are going to produce the desired result here tonight. Counters now with the leg kick, nicely done by Meatball Molly. How good is her right hook counter? So more output, at least in the early going. Oh, beautiful combination. She is mixing her strikes up beautifully here tonight, and amazing to watch her evolution from just a boxer to now a true mixed martial arts striker.
Yeah, she's tremendous. I mean, she told us that her activity would present problems for her opponent, and that it seems exactly what's happening.
Man, these women are delivering for fight fans around the world. What a start to this fight.
How could you possibly be seated when you are watching this level of activity from these two women at the beginning of the fight? Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point.
Big ground and pound.
Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. Defense held up there as she blocks the punch. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches.
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. Look at the turnover in that kick.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now under the elbow.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
Pretty nice lead right there by Meatball Mullen. Shooting for the takedown here. 2 minutes to go in round one. Oh, nice connection by her there, and that one actually cut her open.
Cut her open. I mean, you could see if she didn't move her head, she was going to be able to something that gets some damage going. There goes a cut.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Oh, she's hurt her here. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
She's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Landed that left hook. Oh, she lands it. Big left hand lands upstairs.
Oh, my goodness.
Huge left hand.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Well, a bloody mess it is not, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It just keeps advancing because she keeps getting hit in the same spot. She has got to move her head.
All right, let's see if she can get back to the hook here. Of course, she'll need a setup here, work off of the jab, and punctuate her combination with that patented hook. Takedown defense holds up, and there's a takedown attempt. McCann gets tied. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the bike. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively got to figure out a way to shore things up. Oh, she might be able to get her out of there now. Final seconds of round one.
Big right hand.
How about those 5 minutes, DC? One of the best rounds of the year.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. I want you to set those kicks up a little bit better with your hand.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, second round underway. All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and she usually attacks the body well in the lower half, but the head strikes were certainly the storyline there in our previous round.
She likes to mix it up, but when she's having
Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin.
All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line.
Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Oh, beautiful level change.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight. And
She's got to keep pressing if she wants to finish the fight.
big right hand. All right, well, that swelling is getting significant, and yeah, the referee here stepping in, calling on the doctor. This could be the end.
Yeah, right call. Get somebody in here, take a look at the swelling, make sure she's able to keep fighting. I know she wants to. She has heart, but sometimes it takes more than that.
Well, the eye is not completely closed. Looks like the doctor is going to allow this fight to continue, at least for now. Crowd certainly appreciates that decision.
Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination, and the determination is get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent's still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out there so the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing.
She slips that left hand there. Well, how about these two going at it?
Oh, lands some big shots, too.
Just missed with the left there.
She's in a ton of trouble here. Oh!
Back and forth we go. There is blood everywhere, and it does. Oh! Well, that swelling is getting out of control. Referee calls in the ringside physician. This could be the end of the fight, DC.
It could be, because she's really struggling with the swelling. Her eyes are all beat up, and it's really taking a toll on how she's competing.
She says, I'm fine, I'm fine. The doctor corrals the referee, and at least for now, this fight's going to continue.
Very rarely do you win that argument with the ringside physician. I'm good, I can still fight.
Ready.
They're like, yo, we got to save you from yourself, but she got the job done. She got to
Connection by her there, DC. The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Nice job to target that cut and land again. Blood becoming a real factor now. Side control.
Oh, right into mount. In the half guard.
McCann's back in full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, that one got Herb Dean steps in.
Holy smokes!
Unbelievable. So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Meatball Molly McCann!
Well, she is smiling ear to ear, and hard to blame her after she gets the win tonight by TKO. And really, everything she said about this fight coming in played out that way on fight.
Sometimes you can say a lot of things and you're not sure it's actually going to happen. Tonight, everything she said would happen did. Very rare, but she should be very proud of the work she got done tonight.
All right, so here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight, Daniel. Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title fight?
It's the most overwhelming thing you've ever felt in your entire life. You are sitting in the back waiting for that moment where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself. So many people have played a part in getting this man to this spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
While self-belief is a powerful thing, he has long thought that he is the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight, he gets a chance to prove it. All right, so here he is, a man who needs no introduction, the former K1 World Grand Prix champion, heavyweight contender, Alistair Overeem. Kind of surprised you haven't shared the octagon with this guy yet.
Yes, we have seen Alistair Overeem for a really long time. We've seen the ups, we've seen the downs. From the highest of highs as the Strikeforce heavyweight champ to the lowest of lows. He's been here and he's been around forever. But the one thing that you know when you think about Alistair Overeem is that when things get tough, he will evolve. He will get better. And recently, he has been back on the upswing in his career.
Alistair Overeem is ready to engage yet again. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Don the Predator Frye. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Alistair Overeem.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here we go with the Reem, Alistair Overeem, early round 1. More often than not, the judges not needed in nearly 60 pro fights for Alistair Overeem. We'll see how he chooses to attack this challenge early.
Hands going from the clinch. He lands a nasty shot from there.
All right, so the wrestler engages in the clinch here, and he does so very early in the fight against the kickboxer. He told us in the fight against... How good was that judo toss?
Oh, high kick.
Straight right, he misses. Kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the both Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take any more. Think about Edson Barboza, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up, so fast. Eventually, guys can stop.
Power shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up. Oh, who's going to be the last man standing? We're just getting started, and they are getting after it.
He's hurt bad. He's in a lot of trouble.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Big double leg, double change.
And now is where things could get really interesting. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
That was nice. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
This is where he wants to be.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. The reed getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Now he...
Holy smokes!
Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up in those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, trying to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt. Great ground and pound by this man.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Stop.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Once again, making good use of... Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here.
Leg kick.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's gonna leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future. And there's a takedown attempt. Beautiful win there by Overeem. Continues to cross-train at different places. Finished up this training camp at Team Elevation there under Elliot Marshall in Colorado. Nice well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell Johnny's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep baiting out little punches with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here.
He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety, find a way that you can recover.
Back to the feet now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Overeem's knee is blocked. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other person.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very even.
Oh, he's not gonna guillotine.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game today.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike. Ooh, going for a leg lock. Heel hook looks tight.
It's getting very tight.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
That was a slick transition.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
feet.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. And that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, man, that cut on his lip is not getting any better. The mouth wide open. Not a good look for him here.
He passes to half guard. Right to the knee on belly.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by the Reem.
He's going Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he got up again.
He did it again. This guy's a magician. He just keeps on escaping.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully. He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling. Just a nasty leg kick down. That's more than a punch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. Oh, he passes to half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, big shots from the top. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, round three coming up next. All right, back back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. All right, that's the end of 5 minutes. That's the end of the round. You see the cut on his lip, and that thing is only getting worse. Pretty nasty gash at this point in time. You know he's gonna need some sutures after the fact. The focus right now, though, keeping his head in the game. Don't think about the cut. You gotta think about getting your offense going and shoring up that defense to prevent that cut from getting any worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Outstanding knee to the body there. He's the taller fighter. Might as well put that size to good use, and he certainly did so there. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, man, that cut is only getting worse. Canvas cleanup guy there. That's as good a punch as he's throwing out.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly.
Oh, a big left hand! Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh, that shot cut him.
Yeah, it did. You know, you don't expect it. Sometimes the cuts happen when you least expect it, and right now that's exactly what happened.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Trying to let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Oh, nice ankle.
Another big takedown. Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
All right, doing work with the jab. Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the round.
But that's exactly what you expect, right? He took such a bad knockdown early. It's going to be on him to build back into this fight as we go forward.
Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble.
He gets in single collar time. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage.
Oh, huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear. Making all these shots count.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, flattens him out now. This could be the beginning of the end. All All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now. He continues to target that area wise. Oh, big shots here. Oh, he's going for his arm now.
This has got to be it. He's got to submit.
And there's the tap.
As many star points as you could produce. Whoa!
Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 37 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Predator Frye.
So how about it? There is a new baddest man on the planet, the new UFC heavyweight champion, and he didn't just come in here and win on points here tonight. He submitted the defending, reigning UFC heavyweight champion, takes the belt into his corner, and this is just an amazing moment for fighter and coach and team. The celebration is on for the new UFC heavyweight champion of the world.